Hello, I'm Red76. Welcome to my channel. On this video, I'm going to show you how to properly install and play The Mystery of the Mummy. Well, not really play, but I'm going to show you how to install the files properly. And so let's get to it. I'm going to try to make this as fast and as easily understandable as possible, and not so cluttered as well. So what we're going to do, you're wanting to play the Mystery of the Mummy, Sherlock Holmes, The Mystery of the Mummy, and you can't, right? You opened up the game and the mouse is all messed up and maybe it's not the right resolution. Have no fear. I'm about to walk you through the steps and you don't even have to read through all the instructions, but you are going to have to go to the instructions page. So to begin, you went to the Steam store page, right? If you haven't already, go ahead and install the game. Play Sherlock Holmes, The Mystery of the Mummy. Free to play. I don't know if it still will be by the time somebody else sees this video, but click on play game and it'll go here. It'll install the game for you, right? And then what you're going to do after it installs the game, Steam is going to put that icon right there, the desktop icon. You're going to right click on, after it's installed, go to your library. You're going to right click on Sherlock Holmes, The Mystery of the Mummy. Go to properties. Go to install files, go to browse. Get that out of the way. You can X this out right here and minimize this. Go to discussions. On the very top, Smectimnus. I think that's how you pronounce it. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing the name. For me, it's the very first one, step-by-step instructions. Click on that. Don't worry about reading all this. I've already done all that. I'm just going to walk you through the steps, make it fast, okay? Shout out to Smectimnus about this, though. Go here, give him like award him. I think I did. Looks like I did. Thank him or thank them. I don't know if it's a he or she, but if they were the one who came up with these steps, man, shout out to them. Really helped. So you're going to click on this only. SourceForge.net projects DxWnd. So click on that. It's going to open up this page. Continue to external site. It's going to take you to this on your browser. DxWnd. This is required to play the game. Okay. So click on download. I know it looks a little sketchy, but don't worry about it. I'm asking you to trust me, even though you don't know me. And there it goes right there. It's going to bring this up. Show all downloads. You can X out the browser. Okay. We're going to keep this as less cluttered as possible, and then go to click on the folder or open it up. It's going to bring this up. Now we can clear this, X this out. Double click on this. This is the folder that was downloaded. This is a replacement folder. This entire build, it's a replacement folder. Okay, so you're going to remember that other the Steam files that you brought up earlier from the library. Okay, this is the Steam folder. This is the download that you just did. So in the Steam folder, pay attention. Click on this, delete it. Just click on that and delete it. I'm not doing it, I'm just telling you to do it because I've already done this. But go ahead and delete this folder. Once that's gone, right click right here, do new. And I'm on Windows 11, so it might be different for you on whatever operating system you have. Go to folder, click on that, and then rename that folder this. Capital D, lowercase x, capital W, lowercase n, lowercase d. So that folder down there, label it that. I'm going to delete this folder, just showing you as an example. But make that new folder that. So it's going to be an empty folder with DxWnd, right? Now, what you're going to do is click on this, shift and bottom arrow, highlight all 44 of these files, click and hold and drag. For me it's all 44, it might be different by the time somebody else watches this, but drag them and copy them into this DxWnd folder. So go ahead and do that. And we're going to minimize this. We really don't need it, but minimize it for now. Now, on yours, it's going to say D3D9DLL. It's not going to have a 2, right? And then on DDRAW, it's going to do the same thing. It's going to say DDRAW, DDRAW, DLL. No number 2. So what you need to do is add a different character to both of these folders. So I just did 2 for to make things less complicated. Right click it, the D3D9DLL. Right click that and go to show more options and then do rename. It's gonna look like this, so add the number 2. Okay, do that same thing for DDRAW. Right click it, show more options, rename. Damn it. And it's gonna look like that. Just add the number 2 to it. All right. This one should already, you shouldn't have to mess with this. It should already have that. Now, I'm just making sure I didn't forget any steps here. Right, okay, so now open up the DxWnd folder that you just put all those files in. So we're in here. These are all the replacement files that you just downloaded. Open up the DxWnd application. This is the executable file right here. Okay, so open that up, double click. You're not going to see this icon. There's no icon there, right? It's just going to be a empty white folder or program. Minimize this. You don't need it really. And minimize this to make it less complicated. So this is Steam's icon after you installed the game. Excuse me. Voice is cracking a little bit. And then there's nothing here. So you're going to go to, I'm actually going to need to bring that back up. You're going to go to Options and click on Extended Mode. It says Expert Mode in the steps. It may have said Expert at some point. Maybe they've updated it. Who knows? It doesn't matter. Click on Extended Mode. It'll add some more options for you. Now, click on Edit. After you've clicked on Extended Mode, make sure it's checked. Click on Edit. And then go to Add. So click on Add. Right here. Go to Main tab. Make sure it's on that. So it's highlighted. It's already on. Now what you're going to do is you're going to add the name of your game. So on right here, just do Control C, copy that, and name, Control V, Victor, puts it in there. Now on the path, click on this, and double click here. On launch, click on this, double click here on the application again. Now it has it all there. Let's see, and then next you're going to click on the Tweaks tab. On the left hand side, scroll down to Input. So click on Tweaks. You're going to scroll down to Input, Mouse Move by Event. Click the green button. Make sure it's on Active Tweaks. Input, Mouse Move by Event. And then click OK. The edit menu will disappear and you'll be back at this folder here. Now you should have a Sherlock Holmes icon. So the reason why there's 2 for me is just because I just did it again. So I'm just deleting the extra one. So now you'll have this here. Alright. So single click on the, I don't know what they mean by that on the instructions. Single click on the icon. Okay. I guess they meant that. No, they didn't. Click on File, click Save. Just do that. Click File, click Save. All right. Now, what we're going to do is, it depends on what you want to play the resolution as, right? What I would do is, whatever your resolution of your monitor is, change it to that. So what you're going to do is go to Edit and Main tab. So click Edit and Modify. I'm sorry, no. Scratch that. Right click on this, on the icon, Modify. There we go. Should have everything saved that you did. Now on the down here, the window initial position and size, leave this at leave X at 50, leave Y at 50, and then on the width and the height, put whatever your resolution is for the monitor. Mine is 1920 by 1080. So you might have 1920 by 1080, or you might have 1280 by 1024 like this person. So put those numbers there. And then if you want, you could do desktop center. That's what they did. I didn't have to do that, apparently. It worked fine with me. It worked fine for me just to leave it on desktop, unless it already has that checked for you. So if you want to do that, you can. I had it on desktop and it was fine. Let's see. And then depending on your CPU, go to Edit, Modify, Timing tab. So go to Timing, right here. Timing tab. And then go to, on the right side, under System Speed. You can click on CPU Slowdown if you want, if yours is too fast. And then change the ratio to 1 to whatever. Mine is automatically, I guess, at 1 to 2. So if you want to change it, start with 2. If it's too fast or too slow, just keep adjusting it. Play the game, try 3. Play the game, try 4, until it's fast enough or slow enough for you. Okay? You just have to, you're just going to have to do trial and error on that one. But that's how it'll help you with the speed of the game. Whether it's too fast or whether it's too slow, this might be the way to correct that, okay? I didn't have to mess with that for mine. This person had a Core i5 machine, and he put 1 to 20, which slowed down the camera enough for him to play the game comfortably. I didn't have to do that at all. 2 was fine for me. I guess I could have adjusted it a little bit, but it was okay. Didn't really have any issues. After that, you just save the changes. So click OK. And it might pop up a window. It says don't forget to save your changes. It'll prompt you to do that if you forget, and then attempt to close the program. So if you haven't already, click File, click Save. Because I don't think you could do it on here. Yeah. Just click File, click Save after you do all that. And you're all set. So here's the difference. This is Steam's icon, and this is the DxWnd, obviously. So let's say it's a new day, right? You just booted up. Yes, save it. You just booted up your computer. You're ready to play the game. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go to your library, go to Sherlock Holmes, The Mystery of the Mummy, right-click it, Properties. Go to Installed Files, go to Browse. You can X this out now. Now it's going to bring this window up. We'll go ahead and minimize Steam. Remember DxWnd, all the stuff you did, and open up the application, the executable right here. This one. Brings that up. That's how you get to this every time. So I'm going to X this out because we don't need it now. But that's how you get to the DxWnd every time. Alright? In order to play this game properly, you need this open. Like this window open. Now here's the difference. If you want Steam hours recorded for the game, you need this open and just minimize it. Play through Steam's icon. It should play okay. If you don't care about Steam hours, just play it through this. But if you do care, then play it through Steam's. Now, if you try Steam's after you've done everything and it doesn't work, but it still works on this, then this is the only way you're going to be able to play it. But for me, it worked both ways. I was able to play it through here on DxWnd's window or program. However, it didn't record Steam hours, I noticed. So I stopped playing it that way. And I played it through Steam's icon. That's the difference, okay? But if you do want to play it through Steam's icon, just remember that you do have to have DxWnd folder or program, the application. You need to have this open. And just minimize it. And then start the game through Steam. And this is what I'm going to do. And see, everything's smooth. Now see how I'm trying to move the mouse right. And it's not. It's kind of doing that. Just move left and go right. Just kind of go left and right. See how now it kind of cleared it up. And do the same thing on the X and Y axes. Just go up and down really fast. Same thing, left and right really fast, and it'll fix that. If you run into those problems where it kind of stops on the screen, just kind of move the mouse, jiggle the mouse around a little bit, and it'll correct it. At least for me, that's what corrected it. Under options, I didn't really mess with anything. I suggest having the notes so you can see it, show notes. And then filtering was midway. I think I left those alone. Got start game, options, load game, save game, credits, and quit. Under when you go to save game, like when you're in the middle of the game and you save it, I would suggest doing 2 saves per level. There are 5 levels, I believe, total. So save at the beginning of each new level, and then when you get toward the end, save it toward the end. And then that way you don't have to go all the way back through the level again if you make a mistake or something. You don't really know when you're about to go into the next level, but after you've done a whole lot of work and solved a lot of puzzles, you can kind of tell that it's probably coming up. You can just kind of feel it's the next level, you know, once it does like a cutscene or something. But they're fairly lengthy per level, and sometimes the cutscenes didn't work for me. It would shut the game down, and so you may have to look online for that, like a fix on that, because I think I did, and I can't remember everything that I did for that, but 1 or 2 times I'd run into a cutscene that would just crash the game. So look it up really specific. It crashed at this area, you know, you were trying to get through such and such part. You have to be specific on Google or on YouTube, and I found ways around it, so it wasn't a big deal. But just that's why what I'm about to tell you, save often on the second save. So if you started level 2, save at the very beginning, and let's say you're progressing through level 2 a bit, save after you're successful each time. Save, so you're not having to go back and do a whole lot, especially on some hard puzzles. Let me tell you, there are some. I am so happy I saved sometimes, because I ran into some really tough puzzles, and then I'd save it after that puzzle. Save it as soon as you get done doing a tough puzzle, because you don't want to have the game crash later, like on a cutscene after you did all that, and you got to do that really tough puzzle again. So highly recommend you save often. Just make sure you save after some tough puzzles. Okay, that is pretty much it. You're all set to play the game. I hope this video helped you out. I hope it resolves the issue, and I hope it was fast enough for you. I know it's kind of a lengthy video, but hopefully that resolves some issues for people. And I enjoyed the game, so enjoy Sherlock Holmes: The Mystery of the Mummy. Again, that's if I didn't already say it, that's the first game in the series of Frogwares. I enjoyed it. Tough puzzles, not an easy game, but a lot of fun. I had fun. Be sure to follow me on X and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the bell icon so you'll be notified of when I upload or stream. Give the video a like if you liked it, a dislike if you didn't, and comment down below what you think of Sherlock Holmes: The Mystery of the Mummy, and what you think of this video as far as being a helpful guide. I hope it helps you. If you have questions, if I somehow forgot a step or something, if you have questions or you're stuck, comment down below. I read the comments, okay? And be sure to share the video with other people on social media so that it helps them if they are trying to play the game. All right, that's it. Appreciate you. Take care. Stay safe. I'll see you on the next one.